President Trump's campaign rally in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, which was scheduled for tomorrow, is now postponed because of the weather. Tropical storm Faye is currently churning in the mid-Atlantic and toward New England. The weather gives the Trump campaign more time to plan around some of their issues from the Tulsa rally. Also, tomorrow's event was supposed to be outdoors. People were also encouraged but not required to wear masks. And the campaign did not set any expectations on how many people would be in attendance, learning from last time. But when the rally was rescheduled, they know what they want to avoid. A campaign official tells NBC News, "We cannot have a repeat of Tulsa." Joining us live from Portsmouth is Allison King, political reporter for our affiliate NBC 10 in Boston. So Allison, what can you tell us about what was going to happen tomorrow?
Yeah, so there was going to be this outdoor rally at an airport hangar here in Portsmouth. And as you pointed out, people were strongly encouraged to wear masks. They were going to offer hand sanitizer, but there was no mandate. And Governor Sununu was getting some pressure from people here that he should put that mandate out there. But he said, no, he would not do that. He didn't do it for the Black Lives Black Lives Matter rallies, and he would not do it in this case. But people were very concerned about that. And I just spoke to Al Baldessaro, who is Donald Trump's 2020 campaign co-chair here in New Hampshire, about what next? What's the contingency? And he says sometime in the next 2 weeks, they plan to bring this rally back, hopefully in the same place, and that they plan to go forward. But I can tell you that there has been some skepticism about the weather issue because the weather is scheduled to be fairly nice at that time here in New Hampshire. Al Baldessaro says that because people come all day to line up and there could be a downpour, that was their main concern.
Allison, I've been to a number of rallies before where people have waited in downpours or, -5-degree temperatures. Usually that doesn't stop anybody from coming and lining up. I'm curious, what does the support for Trump in New Hampshire look like right now? A few months ago, in the beginning of this year, he packed a big venue in Manchester. Is it the same now that the coronavirus has hit?
Yeah, so Donald Trump certainly has his solid base of Republican support that's not going anywhere here in New Hampshire. And certainly we've talked to people here in Portsmouth who are very excited to go to that rally tomorrow. However, based on what's gone on, obviously, in the past few months between COVID, between the economy, between the racial issues, there is a sense that Donald Trump has, for people who were sort of maybe voted for him in 2016 and independent types on the fence, that they're breaking towards Joe Biden.
Allison King, good to see you with our NBC-owned Boston station, WBTS.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.